on Worcester News tonight, a mural painted in the city honors Worcester firefighters killed in the line of duty, where it's located and how it's helping the department. Plus, a special graduation day for two Becker College students as a mother and daughter prepare to get their degrees together. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Brittany Schaefer. A rainy start to the month of May continuing Friday, and it looks like the precipitation will be sticking around this weekend and into next week. For more on the storm systems we're tracking, let's send it over to meteorologist Pamela Gardner.
Hey there, good evening. Happy Friday. Big question for this weekend, when can I mow? It's been so damp, dreary, and at times rainy that the ground is so saturated, it's been tough to get out there to mow the yard now that everything is growing so fast. Saturday morning, we still have some showers in play, but Saturday afternoon looks like the pick of the weekend. At least during that time frame, we have some sun. It will be muddy though, so keep that in mind. Saturday morning, Sunday evening, we're tracking more rain, so not an ideal weekend to mow, but nevertheless, we have some dry periods. The quick cast for this evening, we keep the showers in play. Cool once again, temps in the low 50s to upper 40s overnight tonight. And our in-house forecast model shows more scattered showers moving in from the north and from the west. Spot shower chances, especially Saturday morning with a couple quick downpours, making things nice and muddy for those kids' soccer games and even the baseball games for your Saturday forecast. This evening, we keep everything in the 50s with showers, overnight scattered showers in 48 degrees. And then looking ahead towards a soggy morning Saturday, improving weather in the afternoon. More to come in your full forecast.
A decades-long tradition in the city could be coming to an end. The chair of the Columbus Day Parade Committee tells us the parade is canceled this year and for the foreseeable future. We did reach out to other members but haven't heard back. The mile-long celebration of Italian heritage ran on Shrewsbury Street. This would have been the parade's 25th year. Right now, Massport is trying to explain a security breach at Worcester Regional Airport. A man scaled a fence and drove a fuel truck on the tarmac. Cassie Arsenault has a closer look at what happened.
Barbed wire fence encloses the Worcester Regional Airport. Its sole purpose to keep trespassers out. Safety mixed with the convenience and calm atmosphere inside is why people like Madeline Jolin choose to fly out of here.
I've seen a lot of security here. I've seen a lot of state police around. I feel safe here.
But Wednesday night, one 31-year-old Leominster man got in. Court documents say he was able to scale the fence and step over the barbed wire. Police say Lawrence Murphy was able to get into a fuel truck and drive it on the taxiway, and at the same time, a flight from Fort Lauderdale landed here.
I know things like that happen, but I'm sure they're going to revise things.
Massport telling us today security measures at Massport facilities are multi-layered and consistent with TSA regulations and appropriately coordinated with other federal, state, and local law enforcement partners. Troopers eventually found the man covered in tar and found he wrote LOL and love on a vehicle with that same tar. Murphy was sitting inside an empty fuselage, which is used for training exercises. Police say he wasn't making any sense and just smiling. The suspect briefly talking with us today, but had no comment on the break-in. We're told he's a veteran who served in Afghanistan and has no prior criminal record. The suspect was taken into custody and given a mental health evaluation. State police say there's no threat of terrorism.
It's always scary when someone does something they shouldn't do, especially in the security of the airport.
The breach at the airport Wednesday night did not affect any incoming or outgoing flights. In Worcester, Cassie Arsenault, Worcester News Tonight.
A large mural is finished inside the Worcester Fire Headquarters. The artwork honors 8 city firefighters who have died in the line of duty. A PowWow artist completed the piece in less than a week. Our Olivia Lemon joins us live now from the fire department with more. Olivia?
Brittany, Ferdinand Nazario finished the mural just before today's unveiling. He's worked with PowWow Worcester before, but says honoring the city's first responders is something he's wanted to do for a while. A colorful display of appreciation inside Worcester Fire Headquarters. The mural remembers 8 city firefighters killed in the line of duty over the last 20 years.
Worcester has no loss that few cities in this country know when it comes to our firefighters.
PowWow Worcester artist Ferdinand Nazario painted the mural in less than a week. He says he wanted to honor first responders ahead of International Firefighters Day.
I've been dying to do something for my community for a long time.
I thought it was just going to be, a small mural, but he painted every square inch of the walls, all the walls.
Firefighter Christopher Roy died in the line of duty less than a year ago. Worcester Fire Chief Michael Lavoie says the department is trying to work on the emotional well-being of their firefighters in hopes this mural will help.
It's got to be somewhat uplifting to the men and women on the fire department. They probably won't tell you that, but it's got to be nice just to, remind you of what you do and why you do it.
Lavoie says the department would like to work with PowWow Worcester in the future and bring more color to other stations.
Maybe we could do something at Webster Square for firefighter Roy.
I hope I get an opportunity to actually do something directly for that firefighter.
And right now, Ferdinand is also working on a mural at Abbey Kelly. He says he would love to partner with the fire department in the Gen to honor firefighter Christopher Roy. Live in Worcester, Olivia Lemon, Worcester News Tonight.
The Pawtucket Red Sox trademarked 3 Worcester team names: the Worcesters, Ruby Legs, and Wicked Worms. The Ruby Legs and Worcesters refers to the city's previous pro baseball teams. The team is currently referred to as the Worcester Red Sox. The team's director of Worcester operations says they've received more than 1,000 submissions. He says they could be using these 3 names for a throwback jersey game in the future.
We're still in the process of finalizing what the overall sort of team nickname is. We are officially the Worcester Red Sox, which is important to keep in mind. But yeah, part of the beauty of minor league baseball in particular is the potential to do sort of one-off branding nights, different promotions and initiatives where for a game we are a particular team that's a little bit different for one night or the other. So that's all part of the process.
City manager at Augusta says his mind isn't completely made up, but personally, he thinks one nickname has a nice ring to it.
Put my thumb on the scale and influence it one way or another. I think the Woo Sox thing feels very natural, especially if you think about the Pawtucket Red Sox turned into, for 47 years, the Paw Sox. But it's going to be a fun venue, a fun kind of place for families. So having different names that you can use on different occasions, I think just adds to the kind of festivities.
And the Paw Sox says they are still accepting nickname ideas. The future stadium Polar Park has also been trademarked. Lasell Field renovations will be a hot topic at Tuesday night's town meeting in Northbridge. The proposed $2.7 million renovation would be borrowed over 3 years. The article needs a 2/3 majority vote to pass Tuesday night. Friends of Lasell Field spokesperson Tim Labrie says the field's failing conditions are not suitable for the school's sports teams. A mother and daughter sharing a milestone this weekend. The pair are graduating from Becker College, and their unique connection has helped them get to where they are. Our Roslyn Flaherty has more on their journey. Roslyn?
Brittany, they're both graduating with a degree in business. They say they didn't plan on this, but are happy it's happening. Sydney Anger and her mom, Kimberly Jarzinski, are sharing a very special moment together. Both are graduating from Becker College with the same degree.
It wasn't meant to happen like this.
Jarzinski says when Anger went off to college, she didn't want to be alone. So she decided to go back to school to get her bachelor's. Anger ended up transferring to Becker halfway through her college career, and they started studying business together.
I've always admired her. She's been my role model. She's been a single mom, worked full-time, really hard. I'm just really proud of her. Thanks.
Although they never had a class together, they helped each other along the way.
There are times that I'm like, oh, Sid, this class is killing me. And she's like, you can do it, Mom. Come on. We'd go to Panera or Starbucks and study. She's like, I'll get you coffee. Let's go.
Jarzinski says she didn't want to walk at Saturday's commencement because she wanted the day to be about her daughter. But Anger had other ideas.
She said, no way, Mom. This is our day. I want you to walk with me. So, like I said, she really is an inspiration to me.
Both are also graduating with honors. Jarzinski is working as the lead bakery trainer at the Worcester Public Schools. Anger wants to be a teacher. Roslyn Flaherty, Worcester News Tonight.
A high school senior received a national award today from the DEA in Discovery Education. The DEA says this is the first time they've had a winner from Massachusetts. They say New England's heroin overdose rate is at an all-time high, and they need the students' help. Our Chandler Walsh has the story.
They're just pills. The doctor prescribed them.
Aria Kidd joins the fight against the opioid epidemic. She created this PSA for the Drug Enforcement Administration.
This is a good cause. Like I know a couple people who have issues with drug issues, and I'm like, well, I can animate, so this might be a good idea for me.
The video shows a young athlete becoming addicted to opioids after treating an injury. It earned her second place in a national competition called Operation Prevention. DEA agents surprised the Mass Academy of Math and Science senior in front of her classmates with a $5,000 scholarship.
I had no idea. I thought they were like WPI people.
We had over 500 people from throughout the country submit videos.
Special agent in charge Brian Boyle says he watched and graded the top videos. He says the challenge helps students think twice before using drugs.
We do the enforcement aspect. We're on the streets making the cases, locking up people bringing drugs into the country, but we can't do it alone.
Mass Academy Director Michael Barney says kids' success is an honor for the school. He says it was tough to keep Friday Surprise a secret.
Saw her every day and asked her if she hadn't found out anything yet, and obviously she hadn't, so I couldn't wait to tell her.
The scholarship will help Kid attend MIT in the fall. She wanted her video to play like a nightmare and have an impact.
I need them to understand that in the beginning it might be okay, it may seem okay, but towards the end it's not going to be okay.
Aria's video is also in the running for a People's Choice Prize. This winner will travel to Quantico, Virginia for an exclusive tour of DEA training. In Worcester, Chandler Walsh, Worcester News Tonight.
An art gallery is taking over part of the Worcester Regional Airport for the month of May. The 62nd annual Worcester Public Schools Art Festival kicks off Friday. There are 1,500 pieces of artwork from students of every grade level. Performing Arts Liaison Lisa Leach says the arts department is important for the district.
We've run this festival for at least 62 years when other districts and towns have been unable to continue the work to showcase what happens in the classroom. We're excited to showcase what's happening in our classrooms outside of our classrooms this month.
The festival awarded dozens of students for their outstanding work in the arts department. North High School student senior Naomi Davila was awarded for her charcoal and watercolor painting. She says drawing is an emotional outlet.
I found that my art in many aspects has helped me with many things, as well as with mental clarity, and I think that it's great that the Worcester Public Schools is keeping that because they acknowledge that it's helping everybody.
Today's award ceremony was one of 11 events the school district is putting on this month for their art festival.